Hi guys, Scorching Patriot MC here. Today I'm doing Alt Costumes Episode 3 with Captain America Super Soldier. This game is one of my favourites of movie tie-in games, as you get to be Captain America in a Batman Arkham Asylum or City experience, and it's a really good game for any Marvel fan really that likes Captain America, or if you just like Captain America in general, or if you enjoyed the movie. A lot of movie tie-ins say play the game, see the movie, but this is one of those games where really you should play the game after seeing the movie. It ties in with the movie, and it's really good. First of all, I'm going to show you the normal movie costume for Captain America. Obviously, it's got Chris Evans' face, who played him in the movie. And this is a bit of him in combat. At the beginning of the video, you could see zoom-ups of his face, so I gave you a good bit of detail there. At this part, I was just getting ready and learning the controls again because I wasn't that good, but eventually I got to it, as you can see. Again, like I've said in my other videos, I'm sorry for the video quality because I don't have a capture card, and also if the video is playing slow on YouTube because it is in editing, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I think it's happened with one of my Fantastic Four video. I think it happened with that as well, but I don't really want to film it all again because it was a lot of footage that I did. So here's a bit more combat, as you can obviously see. I guess it gives me a chance to talk about the movie, which I did enjoy, and obviously it's part of the Marvel's big plan to make the Avengers movie, which is coming out this year, which I am very excited about. I hope that has a movie game. Probably a lot of people don't, but I get every Marvel game because that's just me, I guess. So some of my friends do think it's really silly, and I have to agree with them on that if I'm honest. But I'm not going to stop getting them. So, next up, we've got the Ultimate Captain America costume from World War II. The costume was from the Ultimate Comics, obviously, like the Ultimate 4, except this costume was worn by Captain America when he was on the World War II battlefield, and compared to how the normal Captain America World War II costume is, it's very different. It's more battle efficient, and this is kind of what they went for in the movie with the main design, as you can see from the costume that was before this. It was more armoured up and much more for the war, rather than a flimsy, what he normally wears. But I do like his classic costume. But the only difference from his World War II costume in the normal universe compared to what he wears now in the normal universe was it had less of a neckline. Here you can see the Ultimate costume doing the weaponize upgrade on people, which I don't really like to think of Captain America as a killer as such, because I don't really think superheroes kill, but I guess it doesn't really hurt him that much. Here's a zoom up of Chris Evans' face on this Ultimate costume, sorry. It does look a bit silly having his face. I would have preferred the comic face, but I guess it works. It doesn't look out of place. And the only reason why I'm doing the zoom up now, usually I do them before showing the combat, but I just forgot. I went straight into the combat, got a bit carried away. So here he is walking slowly towards us, and to me in editing just then it went a bit slowly. I was going to do a shield throw then, but I didn't think it really needed. And here is my favourite costume of the whole game, because I'm such a big comic fan. Seeing this costume in the game just really wanted me to have it in it, and when I saw that it was in it in the first trailer, I was a bit confused whether this was a comic game or a movie game. Either way, I didn't care, but knowing that it was a movie game didn't change my opinion, and just thinking that was an alternate costume, it was great. And it's got a lot of detail, I think, and it just looks great in the game. I wish the classic 4 costume was in the 4 game, as you can probably tell by my past video, but it doesn't really matter that much. As you can see again, it's Chris Evans' face. They could have used a comic one, but they didn't. Here it is in combat, and I wear this the most in the game, because obviously it's my favourite. But with the Ultimate costume, I pre-ordered from Amazon.co.uk because I thought it was a pre-order exclusive costume, and even though Play.com in the UK was having this as a pre-order costume, I didn't want to get that because I knew it was in the game from the trailers. I knew they wouldn't do DLC in a first trailer, so I just left it and I wanted to unlock it. But I didn't know about the ultimate costume, sorry. So I pre-ordered that, but I do feel silly now knowing that I could have unlocked it and it would have been better to unlock it like that. But either way, I still got to unlock that one, and you had to get all of the gold medals, I think, to unlock this. And I think you have to get half of the gold medals to get the normal ultimate costume, just in case you're watching this and you want to know how to do it, and you're not just watching it to see the ultimate costumes. Anyway, here he is using the weaponize ability, but I saw that no one was there, so I just left it. Now this clip I thought would be quite good to end it on, because as you can see I'm in the cell block, so I'm further into the game. This is the free play bit, and what I hit this guy with and he goes flying, and I just thought it was quite amusing, as you can hear by my reaction. Whoa. So that's the end of the gameplay footage, and next up I'm going to say the ultimate costume which I wanted in the game. Okay guys, so like last time I've got 3 ultimate costumes. First up is Bucky Cap. Bucky Cap is Captain America's sidekick from World War II, and when he was apparently killed, he wasn't, and he just lost his arm, which became robotic, because some Russian scientists woke him up, and then he worked for them, because he was brainwashed, and then eventually he broke free, carrying on being the Winter Soldier. But then when Steve Rogers was assassinated at the end of Civil War, he took up the mantle of Captain America, and many people call him Bucky Cap, even though his official name was Captain America. But the costume is really cool, I think, and it would have been a different take, and it would have been quite fun to play in the game. Next up is US Agent, whose real name is John Walker. He's been on many Avengers teams, like the West Coast Avengers, and Hank Pym, who is Giant Man or Yellow Jacket or Wasp, and many other names. He was on his Mighty Avengers, but he was inspired by Captain America, and he made his own interpretation, which was US Agent. And then lastly, we've got Commander Rogers, which is the costume that Steve Rogers wore when he came back from the dead, and he took over S.H.I.E.L.D., and instead of making a new S.H.I.E.L.D. team, he instead made a bunch of Avengers teams. So that would have been cool, and they could have given him a holographic shield. And even though it's a bit before World War II and everything, it would have been cool to see in the game. So thank you for watching. Please check out Game Unboxing Reviews channel, as he has many videos that you would enjoy if you enjoy mine. And the next episode of Old Costumes should be on Spider-Man: Web of Shadows.